Oh yeah, loving the rhythm, loving the night of the rhythm of mine, loving some rhythm, the rhythm of the slithem. Oh, that rhythm, we are in the chorus of it all. Yes, yes. Will, Will Dilly on a silly, hilly billy. Yellow, hello, swallow. Yeah. Food Train Mike. Got a little bit of time, but not much, so hop on if you're on. If not, well, hey, we do what we do. We try as we will. Just trying to kill a little bit of time. Got to go somewhere in a little bit, but I'm pretty much ready. Just killing time. They call it mellow yellow. Swish. They call it mellow yellow. Swish. Let me say, hey, I bet. Alright, Food Train Mike. Hello, hello. Welcome to the club. How's everybody doing? Anybody on? Want to say hello? You know, we here. Food Train Mike. Welcome everybody. How we doing? And if you're not a sub, anybody out there, please sub up. We're kicking back on the ASMR. Preston, welcome. But I did do a video for a guy who's pretty cool. So I did an ASMR. So don't get confused. It was more video for him. How are you, Catalina? Preston, Rosa, shout out to y'all. Please, if you can, sub up. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Saturday. Weekend comes quick, but happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing well. And how is everybody doing? All right, thank you so much, Ultraman. Shout out to Ultraman all the time. I'm actually prepping right now. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm 48. You know, but it takes a taxing when you're a bong smoker. So, I've noticed some differences. So I got to try to cut back or quit, but it's tough. How are you? Welcome. This country Bob. Interesting. How's everything going? Welcome to the channel. If you can, please sub up. Definitely would appreciate it. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, food tray. Yeah, so I was doing the ASMR, and now I'm starting to just do the talking videos. You know, the talking videos, and I don't know. My subs went down with the ASMR for some reason, and they're going a little bit more up with the talking. So there's some people that like it, so I'm deciding to do like various videos of maybe ASMR dedicated to the person because I like to accommodate everybody, but I'm focusing more on the talking, you know. Yeah, I'm just a little ripped up, but I am tired though. I'm not gonna lie. I've been up since about 2. Got out of bed maybe about 4. Did 5 sets of 5x5 squats, and then I rode the exercise bike for about 35 minutes. 30 minutes, like 30 minutes. Well, I'll tell you right now. Thank you. I'll tell you exactly how long I did the exercise bike for. I write everything down, sets, reps. So today, yeah, I did 30 minutes on a bike. And then I did just 5 sets of 5 on the squats. And I, but I did a lot of tension on the bike, so I really pushed my legs, so it was pretty painful. Yeah, now I'm 48. I lift like I work out like 6 7 days a week, 6 days a week, 5 to 7, mostly 5 to 6, and I do bench, a lot of bench, squats, deadlifts, a lot of pull-ups, a lot of push-ups, a lot of arm curls, a lot of tricep work, one arm rows, different things like that. So it's just to be in shape and to try to be healthier. Yeah, not very good. I can only do about like 125 for 5. I'm very weak on the bench, but I also weigh like 120 pounds. Yeah, no, it's sad. I weigh like 120. So I mean, and I'll be honest, I do have osteoporosis, unfortunately. So I don't know if that's weakened me. I got to be careful. Like I did a deadlift. I started doing those a few months ago, and I pulled 300 pounds. I'm 300, 200 pounds for 3 reps. But I got to be careful. Thank you so much. So I got to be careful. So the problem is, so the problem is, yeah, I should look into the. I used to mess with that glucosamine stuff back in the day. So basically, the thing is I have to do everything careful, especially with the squats. Like I can squat more, but I have to squat like I did 125 for 5 today. But I could have done more, but I have to be careful of the lower back because I can't strain it. So I have to do like lower weight, and then I have to increment up slowly. You know. But I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there, and I've noticed I'm not having much pain in my lower back with what I've been doing. So I'm just trying to hopefully, because I have like a 4.5 bone loss in my lower spine. So deadlift squats are an exercise that I shouldn't be doing. But I'm gonna do them because I can do them. So I got to be careful so I can't go crazy. And I feel embarrassed by that weight because I can lift heavier, but under circumstance. Yeah, I should try Zerchers. Yeah, no, I know I got to be careful, and that's why I'm you know, doing it. Yeah, you're right. Dumbbell squats are comfortable. I like goblet squats, body weight squats, you know. Yeah, hyperextensions. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Yeah, but see, the problem is I'm like 155, 120, so it's like I feel like I need to try to get heavy because if I get like attacked by somebody, I feel that might help my benefit. So maybe not. Okay. Hey, how are you, Nirvana? Thank you, and please all sub if you will. Thank you so much for all the advice. All right, I'll check into that. Thank you. All right. All right. Yeah, I get that. I'll look into that. I'll definitely look into that. Muy bien. E2. How are you? All right, I got you. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Yeah, watch the content and let me know what you think of it too. All right, thank you so much. I don't have a chiropractor, my man. Yes, and I'm ripping it. Yeah. Very true. Probably gotta stop smoking weed. That's probably messing me up too. The gains. you know. Well, we'll see what we can do, right? Yeah, we tried. I guess that's a good thing, right? And I am trying hard, so you know. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Thank you so much. We'll keep in touch, Albert. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. I hate liquor. I don't touch liquor. I don't do nothing. I just smoke. I hate liquor. I don't drink. Last time I had alcohol was like probably, God, like over 5 years ago. I don't drink. I don't like it. I don't like the way it makes. I don't like the way it makes people. You know what I'm saying? I just, I'm not into that. Make a little coffee real quick. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, definitely not into the alcohol. This is some good coffee right here, guys. Yeah, true. Well, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the advice because I'm always up for it. I did a little personal training at Branford Hall, and like they didn't really teach you that much like practical stuff. Like they were like 90 degrees on the bench press, and then I learned where you got to kind of go like that on the bench. Bring your arms down, and they're like basically come like this. So it's like they didn't really teach it right, and it was horrible. All right, man. I've been all right. Thank you, Tony. I've been keeping that tree aside because everybody's been busting my balls about it. But I love it too, and I just left it up because see the thing is like I left the lights up, and then I was like I wanted to leave the tree up because sometimes I'll turn it on like when I go to sleep, and it just makes me feel more peaceful and like I know a lot of people have a negative thing and all Christmas is evil and pagan and this and that, but it just gives me great memories of being a kid. And it like makes me feel positive and happy and I take it for the birth of Jesus. I don't look at it as getting gifts or giving gifts. I just look at it as a day of doing good for people, helping people, being there for people, going beyond for people. But that should be something that's done every day, But I go for Christmas on the religious perspective more than the monetary type of gluttonous gift perspective. Even though I liked the gifts as a kid, but I always appreciated the meaning of it, you know. Definitely. All right. All right. Well, thank you all. Kashana, Shalin, hi, how are you? Shout out, thank you. Please sub if you will. Food tray, Mike. Just making a little. This is some good coffee, guys. The Dunkin' mint chip. Yeah, I hope I get something. Yeah, the channel. I don't know. I was doing the ASMR and it was going good, and I was getting like a couple times a week. My videos were getting like 1,000 views, and then they were like 600, 800, and then they dropped. So then I started talking, and I noticed the views got a little better. So like I'm like up in the air. Like the channel was. It seems to. I don't know. It seems to have changed a little bit. So that's why I'm trying new things. And some people are understanding of it, some people aren't. But I got to do what I got to do for me, and I try to accommodate. Like I did an ASMR for a gentleman who likes the gum chewing, or just my regular ASMR stuff that you guys will see. And so I'll do videos for people. So if anybody wants an ASMR, just let me know and I'll do a video for you. I can do a video for you about working out, diet, how to exercise, how to eat. I have a knowledge of a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of people like me talk. Oh, Tony, how you been, my man? Oh, it's been a while. God bless. Yeah, I like talking better too because I get to have fun. I get to sing. I get to rap, even though I can't, but sometimes I can make something sound all right. And it allows me to be more of who I am, instead of a character where it's more juvenile. I'd rather be, you know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe as I get older, like in the 60s and 70s, if I make it, maybe an ASMR where I have a mic and I'm already older and more soft spoken. If I ever get that way, maybe the ASMR would work a little bit better. So I'm gonna try different things, and that's really all I can do. And I appreciate you guys for sticking around, because it is not the easiest to do this stuff, and my money, like just like things are a little bit harder now. So like like I'm just trying my best to do what I can for everybody, you know. Yeah, thank you, Tony. Yeah, I know a little bit about it. I know a little bit about it. I've researched a lot, you know. Um, just sucks. Like I said, I have osteoporosis. So like you'll see some, there'll be videos up. I did, I'm only like 116 to 120, and I haven't deadlifted in years. Because last time I pulled my back, but I started kind of like a newer technique, and I pulled 200 pounds for 3 reps I pulled two and then I stepped back for like 20, maybe like 20 seconds, and then I went and I pulled it. So I call that three. I have to be careful because I have a negative 4.5 bone density loss in my lower spine. So barbell squats and deadlifts are a no-no. But since I can do them, I'm gonna do them. So I have to. So like I squatted like today 125 for five. Last week I did 120 for four. But I can do more than that. But I have to be careful because if I'm coming up and down, but I'm having a lower back. There's bone. I could mess something up. So it sucks because I have to lift less weight than I'm capable of at a lower body weight, and it kind of affects my ego and makes me feel like a weak dude. And it sucks. It's like really mentally draining on me. Really, really, really mentally draining on me. I have a lot of confidence problems. Oh, all right. My religion. My religion. I'm gonna tell you all right now. All right, America's great. We have the Statue of Liberty. We have, we allow people to come in. They can set up businesses. They can be successful. They can be rich. It's a great country, whether you think it or not. I mean, it is a good country, but when it really comes down to it, with the lack of focus on, religion in the sense, not really religion, but in the sense of bringing God and Jesus into the equation and trying to do things that's what's right instead of what's wrong. We're losing faculty, we're losing faith, we're losing morality. We're turning into a whole different type of culture and species that isn't per se the way it should be. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that people need to have their rights, but I'm also saying that it needs to be done in a way that it coincides, in a sense, with not being so overbearing and overpowering over religion, if that makes any sense. Hey, all right. Thank you for Vietnam. God bless you. And if you can, please sub. Yeah, Big Pharma's messed us up. Yeah, it's more like Bruce Lee. You know, I think the camera makes it look a little. Well, yeah. You know, I can hit it. Yeah, I mean, a little pop. Well, hold on. I'm pushing up against my lat. So if I pull back a bit, it's not. But if I push up against the lat a little, but yeah, you can see a little rear. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit there. Like I said, for being you know, for being 116 to 120, um, guess it's all right, right? Back looks all right though. Like you can see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a little hump. But like if I posture up, you can't see it. But if I go like that, you see it, and that kind of freaks me out. But like if I go like this and pull back, you're not gonna see that bad. But I do. You can see the lat through the shirt. So I mean, I do have an alright back because I do a lot of pull-ups. But I just gotta eat more. If I ate more, it would have been better. All right, thank you so much. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm 48. I turned 48 in June. See, the thing is, it sucks. If I knew how to work out when I was younger, like in my 20s, like what I needed to do was get a pull up bar and a dip bar and start really doing pull ups because I think pull ups helps in the dips. The P90X is what happened. Hey, how are you, Jacob? Welcome. Please sub, Food Train Mike. I did the P90X from like 2008 to like 2012, and that like totally reshaped me. And then, I have a hole in my chest, so I don't really have like a three-dimensional. My chest, you see a little bit, but it's not what it should be because I have the hole and it makes it. You see what I'm saying? So it's flat. You get what from the side. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of sucks. So I always had a problem with that. But I did the P90X till like 2013, and then I went to a boxing gym, and then I went down to like 110 pounds because like I went through the cardio class like 3 4 days a week, and I just killed it. There was these two younger girls, and they're like, "This guy's like the Energizer Bunny." I'm like, "Oh, you see me later. You think I got speed and stamina now?" Yeah, I was like an animal in there, and I went down, and then I went to a Wing Chun gym or a Wing Chun school, and then I unfortunately had to relocate and to Worcester, Mass. And I haven't really done anything except what I've been trying to follow, but I feel like I've gotten smaller. I was a little bit bigger like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I think. So it kind of sucks, but I can't harp on it. I'm doing the best that I can. And, for my age, 48 years old, it's important and for the osteoporosis, I got to do that weight bearing exercise, whether I get depressed or however I feel or, however. Hold on. Hold on. All right, everybody, we're at a little cafe. Hey, good morning. How are you, mommy? Welcome. Food Train Mike, welcome, Jacob Got Game. All right, if you can, please sub up Food Train Mike. Let's have a little coffee. Do a little live. What's up, Losh? Just talking to the dog. Morning, how are you? Nice to meet you. Yeah, if you can, please sub. Watch the content. I hope you like it. I was doing the ASMR, but now I'm doing I'm trying to doing the talking videos to see how they work out. You know. Yeah. But I do a lot of working out stuff too. I mean, I can, I help with. I mean, I can do videos for people on diets and how to work out. To a point. I'm not some guru. I have a hard time putting on muscle and stuff, but I work out a good like 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. try to hit the weights five and cardio twice. Definite cardio twice. I do like that 420. So, and I've noticed I'm a bong smoker, and I noticed my lungs have taken a toll from 98 up until now. So I gotta find a way to like quit that or cut down. But that's why I do a lot of cardio. You know. Oh, the core. Lunora. Oh, all right, nice, cool. Yeah, I'm up in Western Mass. It's all right up there, but the dispensaries they're not that good. Yeah, they're not that good. Like I remember like back in like 98. Like I remember like back in like 98 I started like 99 2000 and then like I got introduced to like original like Blue Dream, Sour Diesels, Blackberry Kush, Blueberry Kush. I mean Blackberry Kush, Blue Dream, Blueberry Haze, bubblegum Kush, and I mean this stuff would smell like bubblegum in the bag. I got one thing called blue cheese, and it literally smelled like blue cheese. And you can't find that at dispensaries anymore. You can't. It's like tough. So I'm always on the hunt, but like half the time I'm disappointed by because it's just not the same. And even if it looks real nice, a lot of times it's all right, but it's just it gets expensive. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. I mean, I got to try to do that. But it's just it relaxes me. It's not like I get to a point where I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? It's just, like for instance, all right, I chart my hits every day. I know it's weird. So I've taken already one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I've taken 11 hits already, bong rips today. And I started at 7, probably a little after 8 this morning. All right. So you see how I am right now. I'm not all, you check me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I might look ripped up, but I'm not. I'm talking normal. I'm being polite. I'm not, and this is kind of, yeah, yeah. This is what I rip. I was supposed to clean it today, but I forgot, so I have to clean it tomorrow. I used to get them bigger when I was younger. Um, yeah, yeah, and I hear you. Yeah, I used to have a Jeep and I'd get a little bong, just called the Blue Baller, and I'd put it under the seat and I'd pack it up so I could take bong rips while I was driving. Yeah, I was a little out of hand from like 98 to like uh 04ish. Nice. Well, I'm glad you quit. It's better to quit. I always recommend to quit. And I tell everybody, don't even bother to start with it, because it's money, you know. I think, well, no, I'm saying, I mean, I like it. How are you, Isabella? I like it, but I mean, I'm saying it's money. You know what I'm saying? You're wasting money. You're tainting your body. I work out all the time. I'm trying to get stronger. I'm trying to look better, even though, I don't have any girl or anything like that. So, I mean, it's like, if I take my shirt off and I got some flab, I'm like, well, who the hell's going to see it now? If I had a girl, I'd definitely shoot for the six pack. I definitely have more motivation to, like, want to look better, look more ripped, look more just like I already look all right enough for a 48-year-old guy, but I mean I could look better and I could make myself look better and I could go places. I could take jujitsu again. I could do things that I want to do, but I don't have that motivation because when you're solo it's like, well, you know what I mean? Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, no, I hear you. How are we doing? How are we doing? Well, yeah, welcome everybody. Please sub up. Yeah, well, thank you. I try. I do. I drink a lot of olive oil raw. Put in protein shakes and blends. I've been slacking on my lemon blends, cutting whole lemons up with garlic, apple cider vinegar. You know, olive oil. You know, um, last month I went through a 32-ounce bottle of $25 one sourced olive oil like in 5 weeks. So that could be like why. Plus I'm a little tan, but I do have a little glow I think, and I don't know if that's from all the olive oil I drink. You know. Well, yeah, that can happen. That can definitely happen. Nice. Oh, good. Yeah, I drink that every morning upon wakening. I do usually like I get some lemon juice, like the kind that you get in a glass jar, a couple tablespoons of that, a tablespoon apple cider vinegar, a gram of malic acid. If I'm around people at work that have been coughing, anywhere from like 4 to 8 grams of lysine powder, um, followed by esterified vitamin C, and that's the concoction. I also take methane blue. Um, So I work that in too. And yeah, that's my kind of semi concoction. I drink that right as I get up. I actually have a hydro water little thing, and I make the hydro water, plop it in. Thank you, Terry. We got a troll on. All right, Terry Burks. Yeah, I get it from Amazon. I'll show you the two that I'd recommend. I recommend this one. You can actually find that right on Amazon. The Acti Blue. Very good. When I actually pee, it's like pretty blue when I take this one. Like if I take 15 plus drops a day, like it's pretty blue. So that's a good sign. Yeah, Amazon here, and this is another pretty good one too, but I like this one better. Yeah, Acti Blue. Acti Blue with a plus sign next to it. And it says methane blue 1% underneath it. USP grade. One fluid ounce. My name's Mike. Yeah, you should try it. But I always recommend just do like a drop, couple drops first. Because it's a little hard. 48. Just turned 48. But it's a little hard on the stomach. So just do like a drop and a little bit of water, like this much water. Just do like a drop, maybe two, maybe one first, and then see how your stomach feels. Give it like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and if it feels all right, do another drop. You know what I mean? How are you? Thank you. Yeah, yeah. You just got what's your name? Yeah, you just gotta go slow with a lot of stuff. Like when I started blending the whole lemons, I started with a half. Now I can do 1 to 1.5 lemons. Throw some raw garlic, cut it up, let it sit 10 minutes. Throw that in. It's nice if you take a green apple, an organic one, cut that up, throw it in. Get that apple cider vinegar in there. Get that lemon juice in there, even though you already have it. Oh, you really don't need it if you got the lemon. But you can throw blueberries in there. You throw tons of stuff, and it just makes it. You just blend it all up and drink it. But the real benefit is that whole lemon with the seeds, the rind, the peel, everything just cut up. And then I take a lime and I cut the skin off the lime because I don't like that. And I throw that in there too. And then I usually do like anywhere from 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon of paprika and a teaspoon and a half of Ceylon cinnamon. Yeah, I'm not too much into chia seeds. Oh, all right, Nora. All right, nice to meet you. All right, cool. Yeah, you're from United States? I'm in Worcester, Mass. I think I already said that. It's not too bad. You know, Worcester's all right. You know what I mean? But remember, the calcium cinnamon is okay, but if you're using like a quarter teaspoon to a teaspoon daily, not even like a quarter teaspoon to a half a teaspoon daily. But if you want to use more, you have to get the Ceylon cinnamon because that doesn't disrupt the liver. The cassia cinnamon in bulk is very toxic to the liver, but the Ceylon cinnamon in bulk is not toxic to the liver. In bulk, in the sense of what we're going to have, which will be double, it could be a few times the amount of the cinnamon that's bad for the liver. Oh, all right. Washington State, nice. Yeah. But definitely, I'm gonna be definitely leaving alive soon. I got a couple things to do, but definitely, uh, what was it, Cassie? Hold on, man. My memory's shot. Hold on, let me go back up. Wait, where were you? Oh, Nora. I'm sorry, Nora. I actually knew a girl named Nora when I had a friend named Chris, and he had a sister named Nora. So I'll remember that. Um, Thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys all can, please sub. I appreciate that. Um, so I'll remember that, Nora. Yeah, I mean, if you can, watch the videos, comment, whatnot. If you want, we can keep in touch. I don't mind. How old are you again? But yeah, everybody, if you're on, please sub up. Definitely, Jacob. How you doing, my man? Food Train Mike. We used to do the ASMR. Now we're doing the explicitly eats. So I say what I want and I do what I want. But all right. So hello everybody. If you can, please sub up. Okay, nice, nice, Nora. All right. So. All right, Maurice, brother of Jacob. I would definitely like to say a happy birthday to you, my man. How old is he turning? Um, First off, so I like to go beyond just a happy birthday. So, how old is he turning? 2. All right. Well, that's gonna be all right. Well, okay, Jacob. Happy birthday to you too. Hope you have a wonderful day. Worcester, Mass. I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, I'm not sure if you're gonna remember the 2-year-old birthday, but you may. I hope everything goes well. I hope you proceed well in life. Um, and I hope you stay safe as well and grow into a, successful, wealthy, great, successful, wealthy in the sense of self sufficient in the world we're growing up in, even though you're not understanding me right now. But I'm giving your brother the tidbits here, so maybe he can relay that later on to you because Food Train Mike's going to be around a while. So this is gonna be to the both of you guys. Yeah, definitely look out for your bro, man. Make sure he stays focused, stays school driven, does the right things, which I'm sure you will, and be his mentor, be his guide, and make sure that he can look up to you and do the right things so that he will do the right things, and vice versa. Obviously, there'll be sibling rivalry unless you're, you know, 10 years old or something, a lot older or whatnot, which you probably are. So you'll be at a good age for him, and you know, just stay safe for all of y'all. And for the both of you, I wish you the best in school. I hope you get that success. I hope you fulfill your dreams. And happy birthday. Um, Sorry as I'm going on here. Okay, Jacob, I will finally say happy birthday, my brother. Hope you have a great day. And I hope you get excited when you see the cake and try to blow out those candles if you can. Yeah, make sure you eat that cake and just enjoy the time with your family. And Mari Mari Moons, yeah, enjoy the time with your family as well. I know I went on a little bit too much, but Food Train Mike likes to go beyond the normal. Just hey, happy birthday, because every birthday, especially a 2 year old, is a wonderful birthday. Um, it's Every birthday is wonderful. Celebrate life of an individual that you love. You get excited. You want to buy gifts. You got the cake. You got family coming over. You have memories. Now you have, you know, now you can record and you can get great videos and you can just, you'll be able to see all this later in life. And I'll probably have this video up in 3 or 4 or 5 years. So he's going to get to see this. He's going to be like, this guy's crazy. Doesn't even know him and he's still talking about my birthday. But God bless you guys, man. And I say that because, I love kids, and there's been a lot of, God forbid, instances with children and adolescents, and it hurts me when I hear of those things. So I always extend beyond measure the just the positivity and the just being great in the sense that to celebrate that life and cherish it. I guess that's all I'm going to say. But thank you so much. All right. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Nora. Well, thank you. Yeah, Worcester, Mass. All right, Nora. Well, just leave me some messages on the uh, on the thing, or if you want, you give me email or something. Yes, Americans, Americanos, best in the business. How you doing, huh? No, I'm playing. Happy coffee to everybody. And hold on, let's give everybody the food tray mic. 48-year-old flex shot there. You get a little sun. Oh, yeah, we get a little. And I didn't work out today. I mean, I did. I did squats, but I didn't work anything here. So, this is, you know, I guess what it is. But yeah, I didn't work. Like I said, I did squats and then I did the bike. And I was going to do ham raises where you lay on the floor, you bridge up, put the dumbbell right here, and go up. And like really push up, hold it a few seconds, come down slow, push up, a few seconds, come down slow. But I didn't do that. I got kind of lazy. Did about an hour of working out, so I'm like, job's pretty physical too. So I'm like moving all day, moving boxes that are heavy all day, moving all, picking up, just doing stuff all day, nonstop. It's nonstop. So like I'm like, well, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm like, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, trying to work out the best that I can, and continue to process. But all right, everybody. Nora, it was great meeting you. My name is Mike. Um, if you want to continue, just drop me a message on the latest video. And yeah, maybe we'll go from there. All right, Scott. Dang, man. Well, I'm going to be getting off the live. So I appreciate you coming back. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for everything, everybody. Um, definitely appreciate y'all. And I guess until next time, definitely will be back for you. Nah, you're welcome, Scott. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll see y'all soon. Thank you so much.